to hello MGTOW. Hold on, let me figure out how I'm gonna get around this obstacle. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jackwagon. But it's a rip pill in the wind. I'm hauling tail up 81. See, typically for me, I like to be within an hour to 40 something minutes, an hour as close as I can to the consignee and the shipper. I like to be within an hour of the shipper. Load's going to Jersey. Load's going to Jersey. I ain't gonna say where we're at in Jersey, but it's going to Jersey. Basically, a quick in and out trip. Get in, drop the load, I think it's a drop. Yeah, I know it's not a drop and hook. It's a live unload in Jersey. Pick up something on the backhaul, or dead headed to the spot where I parked my truck. But I want to address this, and it's been proven multiple times. Mary J. Blige, all these other people, every freaking school teacher, every freaking woman, female school teacher that has ever slept with an underage boy, it has been proven. Women do not have to have accountability for their actions. Understand that. Women don't ever have to have accountability for their actions. And which is funny that women don't have to have accountability, but we get not only accountability as men, we have even more accountability for our own actions. We have a harsher accountability measures. You know, this makes perfect sense. You know why it makes perfect sense? Because even the courts know that women are incapable of having responsibility. Accountability for their actions. Even the courts know. Otherwise, they'd be getting the same treatment as us. They'd be getting the death penalty. They'll be getting life sentences. You know? If the courts understand it, they can't be responsible for their actions. Why do you think they're getting lighter sentences? Why do you think they don't get the death penalty? Why do you think they don't get life in prison? Why do you think they can get away with killing a man? Why? Why do you think that? Equality. You know what's funny, that when a man gets charges overturned, he's now vilified. But when a woman gets charges overturned, she's a freaking national hero. You would have thought she dragged a bunch of burning people, saved a bunch of burning people from a burning tank. You would have thought she dragged a bunch of burning mugs from a burning tank, or from people from a burning vehicle. You would have thought she would have got a Medal of Honor. You know? But when a man gets charges overturned, he's now the villain that got away. de Trevelyan on 007. The old 007s, not this woke crap. And you see, we call drivers like that dicks for a reason. But one day, but it's like, we're like, tell me how a man can get off, how a woman is a national hero when she overturns the charges. When the charges are overturned for her, she's a national freaking hero. You know? But when the charges are overturned and a man's already left humiliated, he's not only going to deal with the humiliation of somebody accusing him of something, he's going to deal with the kangaroo court of public opinion. He's now a villain. So do I believe that Bill Cosby was cloned? No, I don't believe he was cloned. I believe he didn't want to talk to the media for how much of a for how he looked, how they made him look. Put yourself in Bill's shoes, Bill Cosby's shoes. Gentlemen, all you male feminists, you spent all this time building yourself up, building your children up, building your family up, building your legacy. And some woman that looks like, and some man basically man with tits, man with breasts, and some man with breasts tears it all down. And you spend all this time in jail. Put yourself. Would you want to talk to the media? He's had it. He's had it. He's had it with the media. He's had it with the media. And quite frankly, I don't blame him. Quite frankly, I don't blame him. What the hell? What a piss do you mean? This is why women don't come forward. They don't come forward whenever shut up. It's like women. The only women that have came forward are people who have falsely accused. Man, one of my own cousins were falsely accused. See, well, I get it now. I understand. I fully understand now. It hasn't hit. It hasn't came. They haven't came after your little brother yet, right? You ladies and your male feminist counterparts. They didn't go after your little brother. Just mind you, if they do go after your little brothers, your older brothers, your fathers, and you treat him like a villain, he may never speak to you ever again. He may never speak to you ever again. If he's ever vilified and the charges were overturned, he may never speak to you ever again. Just remember that. He may never speak to you ever again. After you vilified him, after he spent all this time trying to clear his name, he may never speak to you ever again. speak to you. He might not even he probably won't even want anything to do with you after you vilified him. Just remember, if you claim that you know your little brother, your dad, your older brother, your cousin, your uncle, and you write him off, he'll never speak to you again. Here's the Red Pill in the Wind, signing off.